What's up, Eatlings? Welcome to day 2. Here we are at the Gulf of Mexico once again. We're gonna go hit a different spot from where we were last night. So anyway, I wanted to get up at the crack of dawn, go get on some topwater bite if I could. Stayed out a little bit too late last night catching those white trout. Anyway, here's the spot we're going to hit. When I get there, I'll strap you in and let's start eating. So yeah, I completely forgot. I picked up this double rig little jig. I was looking for some kind of like little bucktail jig like that. Yeah, I completely forgot I had that, and I'm definitely going to use it tonight. But with this water clarity, yeah, we're going to need something bright. But I figured I'd give this a shot. Just throw that on the popping cork. So I am seeing some trout. I don't know if they're white trout or speck trout. Oh, something tried to take it there. Well, this spot was a bust. We're gonna go home, film the cooked portion of yesterday's episode, and I need to get some lunch. Got a bunch of white trout waiting on me in the fridge right now. So, yeah, I'll see you at the next spot.
Hey man, what you said? How you been? How was your day? My day was great. How about yours? My day was sick, but it's fun for the good.
That took a minute. Alright, here we are at the good old Jimmy Rutherford Fishing Pier. We filleted it with white trout the other night. We're going to try to approach this a little differently, try to get something different. Now that I know what I'm getting into, minimize the gear that I brought with me. And yeah, let's just get down there and see what we can make happen. Right now in our crab net, we got white trout and turkey neck. And knowing what is expected when I fish with shrimp, we're going to try a pompano rig. And after all, they are catching them right down the street in Alabama. But we're most likely going to catch hardheads this way. Something's already hitting this. Not pulling drag though. What is it? Yep, what did I tell you? Hardheads. Alright. Try throwing the Rapala X-Wrap. Put some single hooks on here. Oh shit. There we go. What is it? You know what? I'm tired of catching these guys. Yep, another white trout. Been dealing with those all week. Yeah, I think he's still there. What are you? Another pesky white trout. I'm tired of you guys already. Oh, big crab. I think we got something on the set rig again. Yep, still there. What are you? Oh, croaker. Actually, I need to make a change to this thing. I'm gonna let this croaker go, but if we catch another one, we'll switch it out. Yeet. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a snap swivel on the end of this rod. Next croaker I get, I'll be able to change it real quick, put them on this hook, on this rig, and just snap it to there. Oh, another big crab. Big dirty one. Okay, let go of my net. Come on. Chill out. Today just might be a crabbing day. Well, I wasn't rolling, but caught my first redfish of the year. He's way too small, but we're gonna let him go. Let's switch over to pink champagne matrix shad. There we go. Where are you? Another white trout. Yeet. Alright, pink seems to be the ticket, but is it going to catch anything else with the white trout? Ooh, another nice one. They're digging the white trout. Going in there, big boy. Well, I wasn't recording, but I'm fishing with the Paul Brown Fat Boy, and look who showed up. This lure's almost bigger than you. What the hell were you thinking? And you got all three hooks in your face, dude. Okay. Oh, man. They're gonna send that white trout head out back in my corner. Yeet. I'll quit playing with me. There we go. Come on, no hard heads. Probably. Some weird head shakes. Yep, called it. No, gaff top, not hard head. Huh? Gaff top, not hard head. Get out of here. Alright, so we're back at home in Louisiana. Day 3, couldn't make it happen. Ended up oversleeping that third morning, but I think we also got rained out anyway. So I did try pretty hard on day 2, trying to catch something else that wasn't white trout. I literally threw everything at them. I tried targeting flounder. Did catch my first redfish of the year. Tried to catch drum or something like that, but hardheads kept getting to the bait first. So anyway, we're gonna do the eat and eat portion of this video. One of the main species I want to try to target out there, because I know people do it by gigging at night, is flounder. Unfortunately, I didn't catch any flounder, but I did go to the store. I did buy some flounder. We're gonna take that crab that we caught, and we're gonna make stuffed flounder. So the crabs, I accidentally deleted the video of how I prepared them, but all I did was boil them in just a little bit of Zatarain's liquid crab boil, and a little bit of that. With the crab, I didn't really go too heavy with the seasoning because most of the flavor that we're doing is going to be in the stuffing. So let's get to it. Part of this recipe, we're going to be softening this Trinity. I'm just using the frozen picked sweet seasoning blend. I'm just feeling a little lazy today. Throw that in there, along with a whole stick of butter. Yes, it's a lot of butter. We're doing 2 flounder. And yeah, you definitely don't want to rush this. You want this to soften up. We'll just keep stirring that. Get that butter nice and melted. We'll come back and add some other flavors before we go and add our stuffing mix. While we're waiting for this to soften up, go ahead and preheat your oven, 350 degrees. Even though I am using frozen Trinity, that's probably also not from Louisiana, I'm definitely hell-bent on you using fresh garlic for this. I don't use that jarred garlic in my house. No way, Jose. I did lower the heat because I am starting to brown these a little bit. We're going to go ahead and add our garlic. Lower that heat just a little bit more. About this time, I'm going to add some of the shrimp stock just to give it a little bit of liquid. I've basically just boiled the heads and shells of the shrimp, and then you can freeze it. I usually do this plain because sometimes I might want to do like an Asian dish, sometimes I might want to do like a Cajun dish, sometimes I'll do like barbecue shrimp or whatever. So now that our shrimp stock's melted up, we're going to go ahead and add some River Road barbecue shrimp seasoning. This stuff's pretty good. I'm gonna add some garlic powder, just for the heck of it. Can't go wrong with more Trinity. That'll help thicken it up a little bit. We're gonna let that shrimp stock reduce, and then we'll add our breadcrumbs, get it all mixed up. Here we have our flounder. I already went ahead and scaled it. All you really need, you could use a spoon, you could use the back of your knife. but you want to run that way to get all these scales off, and you do that to both sides. Now how we're going to stuff this, what we're going to do, I'm going to take this knife, we're going to just chop the head and gut cavity out. We discard this part, clean this little piece out. And you can tell that these flounder were gigged. He's got that hole right through him. It's a pretty common way for people to harvest these flounder. I could have done that while I was out there, but I kind of prefer to do hook and line. I'm going to show you how to fillet these flounder to stuff them, because these are a lot different from your normal fish. The way you wanted to do this, they got the lateral line right there, just cut right down the middle. And I actually find flounder to be a lot easier to fillet. And you just stick your knife in there and follow those bones. Turn them this way. And I'm not going to cut all the way through the skin. I'm going to stop about right there and just follow that in. You do have a little bone right there. Yep, a few more right there. Kind of went a little too deep with that cut. Alright, let's cut out that belly meat. There's one fillet. Let's do the second fillet. Alright, we got that side open. We're going to go ahead, flip her over, because we're going to do the exact same thing on this side. The top portion of this meat is going to have a lot more than the bottom side, but you can get a total of 4 fillets on each side. And one more time on this side. And yeah, when you get to this half, you want to feel right there, make sure you didn't miss anything, like I missed a bone right here. Sometimes your knife will slip under like that. All right. Next, we're going to take some scissors and we're going to cut right along here. Same thing on this side. We're going to try to get close to the edge without cutting through the end of the skin by the dorsal fins. Alright, and this part, just, there you go. There's your flounder, ready to be stuffed. And keep in mind, there are going to be some tiny little bones, some you might get sometimes right there in that little corner that are connected to these dorsal fins. I do feel some kind of close, actually. Yeah, there's some right there, but no big deal. Kind of miss these. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing to this one, and then we'll get to stuffing. All right, we're gonna put some breadcrumbs down. What this will do is help prevent our fish skin from sticking. Let's put our fillet down. Get our second fillet. with some of this Cajun redhead seasoning. This stuff has been one of my favorites lately, especially their wild game seasoning. However, the wild game seasoning is not one I would put on fish. I think we are ready to add our breadcrumbs. Oh, forgetting the most important ingredient. Almost forgot about our crab. This is how much about four of those crabs got us. Yeah, let's chop that up. Get that mixed up in there. Get all that flavor, all that juice. A little more. Alright, let's scoop this onto our flounder fillets right here. Kind of pack that down nice and neat. Sorry, I'm making a mess everywhere. Cool. Then you can go ahead and close that bad boy up. Let's put a little bit more stuff in this one here. There we go. Now we're just going to take our lanyap stuff and put that back there. There's our stuffed flounder. We're going to go ahead and stick that in a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes. Alright, our 20-minute timer has gone off. Last step with this process, I want to flip these fillets open. We're going to broil it for about another 5 minutes. Because I want the stuffing to get a nice crust on top. I'm just going to have to keep a close eye on it. Go back in there. I think we're about ready. Let's check this out. Oh yeah, I got a beautiful golden brown. Look at that. Did put a little too much stuff, and it's kind of hard to keep these guys closed up. I do feel like an idiot though, because I forgot to add the parsley and thyme into the stuffing, but we'll just garnish it with that. And if you don't have one of these kind of spatulas, you're missing out. This is like the best spatula on the planet. Like any of these little fish flipper ones. Boom, look at that. That flounder comes up very easily. A little bit of skin got stuck, no big deal. That's why I put down that layer of breadcrumbs. And yeah, let's feast. It's been a long time since I've had this. Flounder have been pretty hard to catch around here. I've only ever caught one by hook and line, and that one was about the size of a good sized bluegill, I would say. Yeah, let's give this a taste, man. Been waiting for this for a long time. some of that stuffing in there. Oh yeah. Well, I wanted to do catch a cook with the crab, and hopefully this is going to be the only time I ever have to buy a fish. But I couldn't think of a better fish to do that with. But yeah, bro, you want to see more of these Yeet and Eats, you go ahead and subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more of these. I'm going to go ahead and finish my dinner. Until the next time, keep on yeeting.